Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Breaking news for you from the Horn of Africa, where Ethiopia wants to mediate. Ethiopia wants a country to mediate between Ethiopia and Eritrea. Ethiopia has requested a country reportedly to mediate between Abiy and Isas. Question is, which country? Why did PM Abiy request this mediation? Why was the need for the Prime Minister of Ethiopia to request this third country to mediate? How influential is this third country? We'll try to analyze this exclusive piece of information which we have received through some sources. Firstly, does Ethiopian PM want to reconcile with Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki? Well, Isaias Afwerki is a key regional player. Ethiopian PM knows that Ethiopia should have good working relationship with Eritrea. If the two are not on good terms, Isaias will keep creating problems for Ethiopia regionally, from regional perspective. And we are seeing that regarding Ethiopia-Somalia tensions, Isaias is leaning towards support for Somalia. Isaias Afwerki from Eritrea, Abdul Fattah al-Sisi from Egypt have held some meetings. Hassan Sheikh was there too in Egypt as well. So in case of escalation of tension between Ethiopia and Somalia, Isaias could support Somalia. On other regional issues as well, Eritrea is a key player. Abiy wants to reconcile with Isaias, keeping in view Isaias' regional reach, firstly. Secondly, Isaias' reach in Ethiopia. What happens in Ethiopia can be influenced by Eritrea. Amhara groups are close to Eritrea. Fano fighters have soft corner for Eritrea. Relations between TPLF and federal government are not very enviable these days. Federal government is accusing TPLF, and vice versa. The issue of withdrawal of Eritrean forces is also a contentious issue. Federal government silent, Tigray accusing Eritrea. Eritrea says its forces are on Eritrean sovereign land. So, and we know that Isaias' support for Abiy played a key role in helping Abiy push Tigray fighters from North Shore, Oromia special zone of Amhara region in 2021. So Abiy needs Isaias' support. And it isn't a bad diplomatic move, by the way. I see it as a good diplomatic move from Ethiopia, that Ethiopia should have good, working, friendly relationship with Eritrea. And we have seen that in Kenya, in Italy, in Russia, when some summits were held, attended by the two leaders, Ethiopian PM and Eritrean President, the two avoided each other. There were no bilateral meetings, no meetings between these two leaders on the sidelines of major summits held in Russia, Kenya, Italy in the past few months. Abiy wants to reconcile. Question is, which country in the region has this capability or the reach to mediate between Ethiopia and Eritrea? What we have learned is that Abiy has has requested two African leaders reported. One African leader is from uh, Tanzania. Tanzania's Prime Minister Samia uh, has been requested. She was requested by Ethiopian PM that she should talk to Isaias Afwerki, Eritrean President. We know that Ethiopian PM visited Tanzania 3 to 4 days ago, and there he signed a power sale agreement as well. Ethiopia will sell power to uh, Tanzania through Kenya. Kenya already buying electricity generated from Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Tanzania next customer. And there, reportedly, Ethiopian PM requested Tanzania's Prime Minister Samia to mediate between Abiy and Isaias. Question is, does Tanzania have any leverage, any influence in Eritrea? Is Samia close to Isaias Afwerki? Are Tanzania, Eritrea close? Well, Tanzania's plus point is that it's neutral. That is why it is hosting the dialogue between, it hosted 2 rounds of dialogue between Ethiopian government and the Oromo Liberation Army. So it's neutral. It's seen as neutral. Eritrea would see Samia as a neutral African leader, not as pro-Ethiopia, though it has signed a deal with Ethiopia. But still, I think Tanzania is seen as a neutral player in the Horn of Africa. That is why it's relevant. And Abiy requested Samia to talk to Isaias Afwerki, firstly. Secondly, reportedly, Abiy asked Ruto as well, William Ruto, Kenyan president, to talk to Isaias. Most news outlets reported about Abiy's request to Ruto to mediate between Somalia and Ethiopia, that Abiy asked Ruto to contact Hassan Sheikh and to de-escalate the situation. And Ruto in touch with Hassan Sheikh. Abiy was there too. Hassan Sheikh also attended a summit in Kenya. Ruto trying to de-escalate the situation. But reportedly, Abiy asked Ruto to talk to Isaias Afwerki as well. Now, we know that Ruto is close to Isaias Afwerki. Ruto and Isaias Afwerki have exchanged visits in the past few months. And Ruto very warmly welcomed Isaias Afwerki. Isaias Afwerki also welcomed Ruto with open arms. Is Ruto pro-Ethiopia, pro-Eritrea, or neutral? Ruto can be a neutral player too, I think. Abiy requested Ruto to contact Hassan Sheikh and to contact Isaias Afwerki. Same happened in Tanzania, reportedly. He requested Samia to contact Hassan Sheikh as well. Why? Because Tanzania is a key player when it comes to Somalia's joining East Africa community. Somalia is a new member of East Africa community, but so far it has not been fully integrated. Kenya showing a little opposition because of the presence of Al-Shabaab in Kenya, in Somalia. If Kenya opens its borders with Somalia, Al-Shabaab would spread into Kenya. So this is one of the hurdles for Somalia to be fully integrated into East Africa community. Keeping this aside, Kenya is a player, key player, when it comes to mediation between Somalia and Ethiopia and Eritrea. And same is the case with Tanzania too. Let's see what happens. So in coming days, we'll see the results. We could see messaging from Kenya to Ethiopia, to Eritrea, and then we'll see the outcome. My understanding is that Isaias Afwerki's government will never form any long-term strategic partnership with Ethiopia. Yes, relations might improve a little, but Abiy is not reliable for Isas working. He Eritrean government feels betrayed, that Abiy betrayed them, that Eritrea and that Abiy and Isas were on one page when the war broke out, and Isas saved Abiy after Northern Command had been stormed by Tigray fighters. But when Abiy signed Pretoria, after that he started making claims to gain access to sea. So he's unreliable for Isas working. Relations might improve, but I don't see any strategic long-term partnership, no economic integration between the two sides. Abiy basically wants to isolate Somalia because if Ethiopia is adamant that it will implement MOU with Somaliland, it would like Somalia to be isolated regionally. It would like Kenya to be either neutral or support Ethiopia. It would like Eritrea to remain either neutral or support Ethiopia. Eritrea likely to support Somalia. That is why Abiy is playing diplomatic cards, trying to contact neighboring countries to reconcile with Eritrea reportedly. Thank you for watching.